I feel like a star, cast I'm shy, I'm solo, I'm Han Solo, fucking Han Solo. Hi everyone, I'm drawing Star Wars. I just have to not hit any of the fucking a lot of things around me. Let's go. Captain Phasma. Captain Phasma. Chat up top though, that's probably important. Captain Phasma, yes. There it is. That's what I want as reference. There, you're a good reference. Why are you $164? Holy shit. That's an expensive Phasma. What do we listen to today? What is good music for friends? I'm 9 hands in the sky. Bam, bam, down. I'm solo. I'm solo. I'm Han Solo. I'm fucking Han Solo. That was just the whole album. It was just, I'm Han Solo. Fuck you, I'm Han Solo. Stop, I'm Han Solo. Please, I'm Han Solo. Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. What do we listen to today? Let's listen to whatever's on the likes list. Alright, there's no way this can go wrong. Oh, that's loud. Special Lady. Isn't She Lovely? By Masego. Well, I'll tell you what, let's start fucking drawing some shit. Secret admirer. Oh, fucking. Fuck. Mechanical pencil. Don't tell me you're jammed because I was using you to scrape paint. Weird. It's like you shouldn't do that. There it is. This is my favorite mechanical pencil, everyone. Also, yeah, you fuck off. I have more lead, I know. Get in there, you fuck! Isn't this the best part about mechanical pencils? Just trying to get this shit to work. Come on, you bastard! Oh, it's a good thing I can't take the eraser out anymore, because it's fucking been dulled down to fucking nub. Fuck. And good. Oh, did I break it? Was that it? Was that the sound of it breaking? Let's open this fucker up. What do you got inside? I don't know, I should pull on it though. Oh, let's tighten this thing back up. Good news, everyone! There's technical difficulties even with fucking mechanical pencils. Did you hear that? Listen. There's shit in there. It's just not fucking... Vice Admiral Haldo? Who the fuck are you? I'm sure Last Jedi will let us know. Oh, she's actually a very important character. She's been around this whole fucking time, and we're not making that up. Okay. I think we might be good now. There's a piece, like, lodged in there. Isn't she lovely? Fucking hot. What the hell is going on? This is just the worst. Do I have another pencil then? How the fuck are you supposed to pull this thing out? God damn it. There's always some shit. Every time I try to fuck... Oh god. Every time I try to fucking stream. This pencil... Oh, this pencil works fine. We're using boring blue pencil. So, you're fucking welcome for that. Alright. Ugh. That is right in my face, isn't it? Let's go ahead and start drawing a good old Captain Phasma. More like Stomp Beefaroni, am I right? Stomper Schmony. I don't know, I went and was looking at art of Captain Phasma and Deviant Art and was very disappointed to find out that there wasn't that much weird shit. Besides the usual. I figured there'd be a bunch of weird shit because she's a big girl. Let's see, let's go ahead and draw her like that. Let's see, there's her legs. And she'll be like do 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 do, and she could be standing on some rebel shithead. She'll be like, haha, you're a fucking frog. See, and then I'll be the flat ground, and then there's her leg. That's where her leg cuts off. There's her kneecap. Here's other kneecap. There's leg. And there's her foot, crushing, stupid face. Oh, hello. Hello, Cosmic. I'm losing my mind. Good to see you. Good to see you in my time of need. I don't know why I'm losing my mind. I just am. How the fuck do we draw Captain Phasma, you may ask? I don't fucking know. Actually, let's go. Let's look up Captain Phasma references. Captain Phasma. Yo, what up, friends? I'm drawing me a Phasma. Nice to see you again, Trex. How you doing? How you doing, fam? Hola, Jordan. Nice seeing you here. I don't know if you're new or not, but hello. So here's the real question. How does one draw a picture? Well, we're gonna find out. I'm not gonna guarantee that this is gonna turn out any kind of good, because for some fucking reason, I can draw like normal stormtroopers, but the First Order kind fuck with me, because their head doesn't make any sense. At least not to me. Oh, actually, here, that'll be my question to you guys. Hey, are we drawing Captain Phasma with her helmet or without her helmet? What's she gonna look like? So I guess there's I'm gonna hold off just a second. I'll sketch out like the hands or something. Don't be surprised if most of this is just me humming to myself. Without? Yeah, without? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm drawing Captain Phasma without her helmet. It's a good thing I drew the glasses, so now there's gonna be a giant smudge on her fucking face until I draw her digitally. What if she has 6 shades on and she's got like the face? Alright, let's look up, was it Gwendolyn Kersey? Is that her name? Man, she got eyebrows for days though. How do I draw eyes again? Alright. How do I draw a stern face? This will be a good exercise trying to define the style, I guess. And she'll be very upset. She's like, I'm angry, and I'm also a woman, you can tell because there's little lines right here on my eyes. Haha. God. And then I'll draw her ear here. So, let's see, did you watch... You know, you keep telling me to watch it, man, and, you know, I was sitting here today, and I was like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I still have not watched it. I'm so sorry. I have not watched Sun, Moon, and Bridge. I've been meaning to work on it, and I don't know if it's that I keep forgetting, or if I'm just not paying enough attention to the world. I kind of had some bigger concerns on my mind, like the fact that the internet exploded today. So who knows? We're not seeing anything immediate yet, because I think people are waiting to see if this is permanent or not. Because they don't want to look like the bad guy. Ooh, okay, hey, question for you guys. Does Captain Phasma have her hair spiked up and like gelled? Is she like, ooh, oh yeah, let's do that. So she's like really like cool and stuff like that. So she's kind of like got like this tuft thing going on. I've seen the actor, but I haven't seen Captain Phasma without her helmet like in the movie yet. So I don't really know. I'm gonna go see Last Jedi tomorrow. I'm really excited for that. She's got really like pronounced like I'm fucking angry eyes. Yeah, I'll do that. She'll be like, She's like, I'm so you couldn't have thought it was that easy, could you? And she giggles to herself because she's a fucking nerd like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Ooh, I like that a lot. Like her with a gel spiked hair. She's like, I'll fucking end you. Oh, listen to that mystery dungeon though. Yes, this is a Star Wars drawing thing, and we are listening to Pokemon and Sonic, so welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, the reveal is absolutely stupid. I'm very upset about it. In fact, quite frankly, I'm just worried. I'm glad a bunch of states are working to sue the FCC. It's like, wow, this is almost seems like we're the bad guys. Because it's clear who's in control. I feel like if they win the lawsuit, though, maybe some people in the FCC should just not be there anymore. I know it's going to be a pretty uphill legal battle because they put a lot of things in place that are going to make it very difficult to get out. Or get out of the... She looks angry because... Fuck fuck Agit Pie. That's Phasma's plotline in episode... whatever this is. It's 8? Yeah, we're on episode 8. Holy shit. So question, are you happy that you're getting Star Wars movies from now until the end of time, or until we all die? Or probably past that, to be honest. If we know Disney... So, go ahead and go that. Because I know Phasma was pretty fucked up from the comics and books and shit I've read. Okay, so she's got quite a bit of... So now her hair's kind of back here. It's just like... Okay, and then we'll go up like that, and we'll do the little 6 thing. I like the 6 thing. It's always been my favorite, like, cartoon drawing style thing. I should probably... I gotta learn how to draw at a proper angle. Quit twisting the paper around so much. I bet that would help with my angles a lot. And I can go ahead and cut off from where her neck is. Question for you guys. Who do you think I should draw after I'm done with Phasma? Who's your other Last Jedi character that you'd like to see? Don't say fucking Porg, because I won't do it. I hate the Porgs. You know exactly what they are. They're just designed to sell toys, and ugh. You wanna sell me a toy, fam, and you sell me a sick ass stormtrooper. I bought the Executioner stormtrooper, even though it's just a stormtrooper with black paint. Let's see. Does she have any scarring? She's kind of got like facial lines here. I don't know if facial lines are correct. That looks kind of weird. I don't like that. Go ahead and erase some of these. Let's see. Let's go. Yeah, she looks like a badass. I don't know, it makes her look a little too old with like the... I mean, Google or... Yeah. The best. Oh yeah, that one clone trooper that just fucking destroys everybody. Yeah, I mean I could, but I don't think he's in Last Jedi, buddy. I don't think he made it. I'm level with you. There is a red stormtrooper named Cardinal. let's see, we'll go like that, and then her cape will come around and cover, because it's always covering like the top part of her shoulder, which I always thought was like a weird thing. So it's at least going to come up like that, and it's going to curve around like this. And then, oh, by the way, today's playlist is just my personal SoundCloud likes list, so I'm not going to guarantee that this is going to go anywhere or what it's going to play. Okay, let's see, and we'll go like that. I gotta remember to leave room, so this next line past here is just gonna be where the Diggledy Dopt is. So, color that a little bit. I mean, I'm planning on doing this digital anyway, so I don't know why I'm coloring it right now. Let's see. Yeah, we should do more Star Wars stuff. I like it a lot, and now that Halo's kind of dead to me, for the most part. It seems to be where I'm at emotionally. I put sad news. I put away all my Halo stuff because I'm just fucking the one true god C-3PO. I forgot he is a golden god, isn't he? I like his actor. He seems like a sweet guy, but I feel like something terrible is gonna come out about him after he dies or something like that. Like, oh, it turns out he was a pedophile, everyone. That happened with some famous British actor. I don't remember who it was. It wasn't anything that we would know. Or at least most of us would know. Depends on where you are in the world, I guess. Let's see. Okay, that's how her arm goes. I was like, what does her arm piece look like? I love that, like, the in-between parts and, like, their elbow, like, or I guess, like, their forearm or stuff, or, like, up to their gloves, has, like, this, plastic piping look to it. It's interesting. Alright. So then it'll come up like that. How does it close around? Let's see. Okay, it looks like it... Does it close around and come back up? Yeah, it does, huh. Okay. So then from here on out... Okay, let's see. We have all of her on the... Oh, we don't. Damn it. Let's just keep scooting her up here. There we go. I was gonna say I want to make sure that we get the feet in there. I'll fix the foot situation now that this one's like a totally different size. I'll make the other one bigger in a little bit. But yay, chibis. I could draw like a more realistic one later. Oh, listen to that chemical plant though. I need like a good reference. I've been looking for a Captain Phasma figure, but I just don't have one. Let's see. Because I'm trying to get a good idea of like what's going on in her like elbows and stuff like that. Did you ever know about Ultima Almighty? No, I don't actually. I'm not sure what it is that you're referencing. Well, it looks to be the same as the inside of like a silver stormtrooper. Or like the inside part of the elbow. Hold on, I got a stormtrooper that I could probably base this off of. Hold on. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm not sure what that is. So let's see. It looks like the inside's got like, what is that? It's got like little squares here, little square here. But other than that, it's pretty much just lines across. Huh, yep. Oh, it looks like it comes up at the end here in like a... So, Make sure it's apparent that this is on a separate layer. And then it's got little like side hatch bar things. And then it should come down like that. Curves around. Also, thank you all for being patient with me, not calling me a fucking idiot for trying a new style out that isn't realistic, or not anime, I guess. I don't know, I like it. So then we'll go down like that. Make some lines here. Got it. Ugh, man, his... Man, that is a... Ugh. You know, now that I'm cosplaying, I'm glad I never went for the First Order one, because, oh fuck, that looks really uncomfortable. Okay, so now it looks like Phasma, but Phasma, unlike this guy, has armored fingertips. So let's actually, I gotta draw her other hand now. Okay, and then... Okay, and then we'll go like that. Okay, wait, is there a patterning to... Oh, fuck, there is. Alright, never mind, there's a patterning to that. Oh, shit, it's my neck. There we go. Let's see. He was a really funny guy starting out with a popular YouTuber. Starbot. Okay. Oh. Well, no, I haven't heard of it. Oh, is that... I think I may have heard of that. Is this the guy that made, like, underage kids do, like, really sexual things for him? He's really fucked up. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong guy, but there was some YouTuber that came out, like, was making, like, 14... And he also had them, like, state their age and stuff like that when they were doing things for him. Which is really weird. But, he's in jail now, thank God. So, that's good. Sexually harassed when the gal Starbot got struck down. Huh. Oh, okay, no, we're thinking about different people. Yeah, that's messed up. The world's a messed up place, surprise, surprise. I think I'm gonna go back to doing all 5 fingers. Because I was going for the 3-finger thing, and it just kind of looks silly. A little too cartoony, I guess. Alright, so we'll just go like that, and then... That makes her... Look at this hand. Look at this hand right here. And then look at this hand right here. That's not the right size. Yeah, I shrink down her hand quite a bit. Okay, and then we can curve around like that. And then, let's see. There we go. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll go. So that one will be the trigger finger. And the rest, you kind of have to pull this one back a little bit. And then it'll be like that. And then like that. And then like that. That should be right. Or at least something like that, anyways. Yeah, it's really messed up. Let's see. Fingers. How do fingers work? Helix was supposed to join me, but I don't know if he's coming on anymore. Oh, he is here. Hello?
Oh, hi.
Oh, there he is. I was like, I was just saying something about, I was like, I thought he was coming, but, yo, what's up?
I've been here for a little while, I just didn't know what to say.
Oh. Hello, it is I, the Helix. No, what's up, man? You talking about
literally
sexual
just-
harassment?
What?
I don't know. Cosmic's talking about. Well, see, now he's calling himself Godly Nerd, so I don't know what
Oh,
to
yeah.
call him.
Well, he wanted to change his username because he came up with the Cosmic Narwhal when he was 12.
No. Yeah, I said, hey, you know what? I said the same thing.
What?
I was like, oh, good guy Wooper's stupid. I'm going to change it to Trainer Carmine, which is equally stupid.
Right. No, honestly, I think Cosmic Narwhal was a good username. Doesn't matter.
I didn't think it was that bad
came
either,
up with
but
it.
you do you. Whatever you want to do, buddy. I'm not going to stop you. No, fucking, I'm going to petition to change his name back. See, and the triggers go here. I'm drawing El Captain Phasma.
That lady who doesn't have a face yet?
Yeah. Basically. I was like, or they were like, oh, should I draw her without a helmet or with a helmet? And then they said without. And there she is. I was just complaining too about how I fucking hated drawing the First Order helmets because like this business with the mouth line in the middle part of the helmet, how it's separated, fucks with my perspective so bad it's not even funny. Like I already.
Do they reveal her face in The Last Jedi?
I'm sure they will. I mean, I know what she looks like. Her actress is Gwendolyn Christie.
Right. Yeah. So whenever they reveal her face, you can like look back and see how close you were.
I like the idea. I saw an artist that gave her like a gel like spiked hair look. I was like, oh, she looks fucking cool. I mean, she definitely looks like a Deviant Art OC, but fuck, I'll take it. I was also very disappointed to find out there wasn't as much weird drawings of Phasma as there could have been.
What do you mean?
Like, so when I went on DeviantArt, I was expecting to find a bunch of weird art of her because she's a big lady. And I don't mean big as in she's fat, I just mean she's tall and more
she's
fucking...
like 8 foot tall or something, right?
Yeah, so I was expecting to find a lot of like stomp porn and shit like that. No, actually, there's like 2 bloat pictures and that's it.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, no, that's a great thing. I was just a little disappointed in the community. I was expecting a lot more cringe and it wasn't there. It was sad. Yeah, but what have you been up to?
Nothing? I don't know.
You sound very upset about that.
Well, people people always ask what's up, and it's like, I don't ever do anything, so.
Well,
I guess I was watching this anime, frick, what was it called? Knights and Magic.
Okay. Was it any good?
It came out like a year or two ago. Basically, it's the most self-insert power fantasy anime I've ever seen.
Why did they not really pay attention to the main character's name or anything like that?
No, the main character is the self-insert. Basically, they're a reincarnated coder / mecha otaku.
Okay.
In a world where, in a medieval setting, but there's magic-powered giant robots.
Okay.
And they're instantly good at everything involving magic-powered giant robots.
Of course they are.
Yep. Also, they're a trap.
Is this question? Hey, lore master.
Yeah.
Is the blaster that the First Order used called an E11 or an F11 or an EF11?
I have absolutely no idea. I don't know that much about Star Wars. Except for stuff about Jedi, I guess. I know some stuff about that.
About the Jedi.
The Jedi.
All right, give me the rundown on all the Jedi facts.
Well, mostly about like I know that the lightsabers have a lot of lore behind them, like the kyber crystals are sentient and some stuff like that. I don't know.
I don't know if that's canon anymore. I guess that might throw a wrench in it.
Well, the Force is a sentient, sort of, and the kyber crystals are like solid Force or something. I don't know. Something
like that.
Or they're very attuned to the Force.
I'm not. I'll be honest. I'm not very good with. So I'm one of the weirder. I don't know if I'd say weird, but I wouldn't say I'm a very good Star Wars fan because I find the Jedi and stuff really boring.
Well, the Jedi are kind of like douches.
Yeah, like, I find the, like, normal-ass troopers and stuff like that way more interesting and, like, cool.
That's sort of totally fair.
Not only visual, but, like, even in games. I feel like sword gameplay in a shooter is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So, like, they just introduced Captain Phasma as a DLC character in Battlefront 2, and she's so much more fun to play as. They're like, okay, so I'd say the best characters to play as far as heroes go would be like Princess Leia, Phasma, their self-insert Iden from Inferno
Leia,
Squad.
really?
Yeah, weirdly enough. So she's just got a really cool blaster that you can like overcharge and stuff like that. So you like fire out like a little Mega Man blast.
Oh, nice. Yeah, basically what I heard about Battlefront is that all the Jedi and Sith are basically the same characters.
Yeah.
Like, gameplay-wise.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They're like, oh, we're going to add so many new characters. And I'm like, please don't add any more Jedi or anything like that. They're just boring at this point.
Of course, I don't actually know because I haven't played the game.
It's fun in short bursts, but not much past that. Hey, what should we listen to right now? Because I don't want to listen to any of my own music and try to... Not that I'm worried about being copyright struck because we got 25 of them the other day.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That was totally worth it, though. I don't even care. I don't even care. Hey, did you see that clip of Shaggy beating up those guys in the bar?
Oh, yeah. That's from a Scooby-Doo thing. Like,
Well, I would hope so, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was hypnotized so that he wasn't lazy anymore.
Oh, he just wasn't... So you mean he wasn't a badass because he was secretly a badass the whole time?
No. Well, he was, but he's lazy.
Oh.
And scared.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I recently watched JLo Apocalypse review all the Scooby-Doo movies.
That's exactly what I watched.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm looking up how Bitcoin works. I'm like, oh, that's pretty educational. I watched the thing about Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's... I don't know. I need to actually do something with it, or else it's just worthless information that's not relevant.
Well, it's like, okay, you could argue that Blaster. No, that's an E11. What's an F11? Let me hold on. F11. Yeah. Oh my God, that's dumb. Okay, so the Empire gun is in E11, and the first order gun is an F11D.
Huh. So it's the F. It's EF, like alphabetical order.
Well, because it just looks like a E11. It's just different. It's like painted different.
Oh, nerd! You don't know what Bitcoin is?
You don't know what Bitcoin is?
It's
Oh boy, here we go. Oh,
it's a crowdsourced currency of sorts. It's like basically a few years ago, one Bitcoin was worth like $100, and now one Bitcoin is worth upwards of 16 grand.
Which is fucking stupid. I'm gonna level with you. Nothing should function that way.
That's how freaking stocks work. It's literally the same thing as stocks, except it's just there's no like physical commodity behind it.
Oh. Okay, seriously though, I need some music to play. Anybody have any suggestions?
I could give you my music playlist, but it's got lots of copyrighted stuff.
Oh, well, that won't work.
So yeah, that's not
okay, give me or I'll tell you what, let me go to my albums here and we'll see what we want to listen to.
Also, it's on YouTube, so unless you have, like, you got Adblocker, right?
Yeah, I got all that.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the albums I'm going to give you. Spin Dash, Everlasting Peace, Green Hill Jam Session, or Dance With Me.
Everlasting Peace sounds nice.
Okay, that's Mega Man. Do 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 do. Right. Searing Scissors. Oh boy. Alright. So back to this. Let's see. I don't like anything anymore. I took down all my Halo stuff from my shelf because I was just tired of it. I'm just tired of what Halo is now.
Right?
Which is shocking because I never thought the day would come that I'd give up on it. But I have, because they just announced that it's going to be another like 2 or 3 years until the next Halo. You know, on top of that, they just made another patent for a microtransaction system that is even more egregious than what Activision has already put in place.
Wow.
Yeah.
Modern AAA gaming is just garbage.
I think that's part of it. Is I'm just sick of the way games are coming out now.
Yeah.
They're just no good.
I kind of gave up on the AAA gaming industry forever ago now. I mean, I guess I got Nintendo to look forward to, but that's not really mainstream anymore.
No. Well, it's like, okay.
Well, it's kind of picking up again, but...
I've seen people be like, oh, 2017's been a great year in gaming. Look at all the games that have come out. But they're like very genre specific, like you have to like this exact thing, otherwise you're just kind of out of luck.
Well, that's good actually, because that way, if there's just like a lot of genre specific games coming out, then there's 1 or 2 that appeals to you. And it's going to appeal to you even more, because it's like in your genre.
Well, you would think that would be the case, but like, okay, with Zelda Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey, I'm sure those are great games, and I've even played them myself, but I didn't like them. I didn't really care for them that much.
You didn't like Mario Odyssey? Did you beat it yet?
No, I mean, I didn't want to play it anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
It wasn't
Mario
fun
Odyssey
to keep me invested in the first place.
Yeah. The problem with Mario Odyssey is that the levels all the way up until the end, and like a little past the end, really,
okay, are
just super easy. But then you get to the end game content, and it's just frustratingly difficult. Like it's not super fun.
So oh no, go ahead. Sorry.
The easy stuff is good, like if you're watching a show or something, but.
Oh, so like you just have on in the background while you're playing?
Yeah.
I would say I've been having a lot of fun playing a little... haha, funny. It's an indie game called Azure Striker.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. That one came out a while ago, right?
Yeah, but the first game and the sequel came out on the Switch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that was originally released on the 3DS, I want to say. Yes,
I have the first one on my 3DS, which is what I'm playing through right now. But I'm wanting to get the sequel remake because it's just... or not the sequel remake, but the sequel on the Switch. Stuff like that. Because the game's a lot of fun. Also, I love how it's like... okay, we're kind of Mega Man-y, and then when you get into boss fights and you start losing, it just turns into really intense anime. It's just there's something really funny about that to me. I don't know how to draw guns at this fidelity. I don't draw guns too often. Because I think I drew it too big. Like, I mean, I know it was supposed to be big and cartoony because everything in this image is big and cartoony. But I think I drew it a little too big.
Nah, that's fine. As long as the gun's not as big as she is.
No, but also her head's kind of huge compared to everything else, so I guess you gotta really proportion into that. But I made her hands tinier than I usually make them when I do stuff like this. Okay, so here's the question, right? I'm about to confuse the fuck out of everybody with this angle here. So... she's got this blaster that she's holding in her hand, right? Is it behind her head or in front of her head?
I'd say it's behind her head.
It's behind her head. Okay, that's fair.
That's pretty close. Why? I don't know. She's just kind of holding it.
Because here's where her hand and her arm is gonna be. Now. Well, the stock of this gun, because she has a longer gun than what I have right here, will the stock of her gun go into her shoulder pit like it should, or should it go behind her arm?
It almost looks like it's held at like the same angle as her, away from her body, like parallel to her face, sort of. You know what I mean?
So it should be inside the armpit?
Yeah.
Okay, so it should be inside the armpit. Probably behind the chest plate still, though. Yeah, okay, I see. I see what you're saying. Alright, that makes sense. Oh my god, it's so nice to have somebody to collaborate with on how basic functions work.
Let's imagine the 2D drawing in 3D.
Except it doesn't work like that. Especially not in my head. You know, the best piece of advice I think I've ever been given when it comes to drawing is imagine it as shapes rather than... or if you're trying to replicate something exactly, imagine that image as shapes rather than the object itself. So don't think of it as eyes, think of it as ovals, I guess. Because then you're not trying to draw an eye, you're trying to draw the shape that it actually is.
That makes sense. I don't think I've never actually been able to do that, though.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to train yourself to think that way. And I can't necessarily say that I've done that, because I clearly still have problems with drawing stuff a lot. I mean, not to say that that's going to be the one thing that makes you an amazing artist or anything like that, but definitely helps. You know what's weird?
Yeah.
Usually when it comes to art stuff like this, Moon would show up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just forever, has she?
No, I know she's been babysitting her nephews. Yeah, oh. I think that's what it is, her nephews. She's got a real DuckTales situation going on right now. Okay, I think that should be the end of the stock, right? So now we're drawing it like it's a flat image, even though there should be some dimensions to it. That's not right. Should be holding it like... So, basically, the way I'm drawing this right now, I mean, I know the proportions are different, but, like, should be holding it like that, like, as a flat image, and that doesn't really make any sense. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, but... It's already on the paper, and I'm out of eraser. Which, by the way, has been the worst problem, because I feel like every time I use the... How would I say this? Like, the big pink erasers. I have a lot I have a lot of trouble with that.
Yeah. You kind of want to try and get it, like, perfectly on the edge, but it never seems to get exactly where you want it to be.
Well, yeah, and like, I feel like I always crinkle my paper, too. Like, you know,
what?
you started racing too hard, and then the whole paper is like, shh.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, fuck. Now the whole thing's ruined. I might as well throw this away. Oh, hey, we were talking about, so Cody is going to be down here in the spring.
Oh, yeah?
And we're going to get a hold of Devin and see if Devin wants to come down, too. So we'd have everybody except for our Canadian friends. So we're wondering if we could possibly convince you, or maybe like right now you can start mentally preparing yourself for it. And then by the time spring rolls around, we could have everybody together.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Would you be interested in that?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'm not sure. Well, when would it be? Like a weekend?
Actually, hold off until I find out from... Because we still don't have an exact date yet. I'm waiting to hear from Cody.
Right.
By the way, you know Cody, right? Like, you've spent enough time around Cody, or have you only seen him the one time?
We've been around, I think. Maybe? I'm not sure.
You were in one fan fiction together, from what I can tell.
Oh.
Or at least from what my records show, because I catalog that every time. Also, hello, Epsilon! Sorry, I have no idea when you commented. I've been drawing. It's almost like you shouldn't be streaming this. Man, her gauntlet. So, I want to say that I like the Empire more because they weren't, like, such shitheads. Like, I feel like the First Order is a bunch of shitheads, but aesthetically, I think I like the First Order better.
That's fair. I mean, the First Order is a lot more modern.
Yeah, like, they have a lot... I wouldn't say, like, sleek designs, but, because some of it's still kind of bulky and ugly. But...
It's retro.
Yeah. Do what I want there. Oh! I will complain about this, though. I don't like that, So I found this out about Stormtroopers in this. So the Stormtroopers of the original trilogy were just kind of buddy-buddy, and like they were like, yeah, we actually believe in the Empire, that's why we fight for it. These guys are enslaved as children.
That's right. Because Finn had that thing.
Yeah, I was reading in the book, and apparently in Battlefront 2 they get into it a little bit. They have this thing called Project Resurrection, where they've been going from from like solar system to solar system, stealing children and training them to be stormtroopers. And like
that's how you know they're the good guys.
Yeah, right? I was like, at least with the Empire, you could argue that to some point they weren't entirely space Nazis. But no, with them, the First Order is just straight up space Nazis. And it's just a little saddening that they're so... I don't know, I like the gray.
Right, yeah.
The gray is interesting to me. I also like the idea that the Jedi were fucking just wrong the whole time.
They kind of were.
They absolutely are, too. I'm gonna pull this up.
They're all about not having emotions or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is hard.
Yeah, well, it doesn't make any sense either. It's like, no wonder why you fucking spawn so many psychopaths. that run off and kill people for fun.
Right.
Also, a lot of bad has happened in the Star Wars universe, like, and it keeps repeating itself, so something tells me that Luke saying that the Jedi must end, he's probably right.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we've been doing this little back and forth shit show for a little too long.
Jedi lead to Sith, apparently.
Yeah, they always do. Oh, I like the theory that Rey's gonna go evil in this movie.
I think the idea behind the last, this trilogy is just to kind of blur the lines between good and evil.
Or just wrap it up on top of that. Well, like, okay, so I know somebody's gonna die in this one. Someone from the original cast.
Oh, yeah.
I know Carrie Fisher's got to go at some point. I don't feel like they're going to kill her off in this one because that might be considered bad taste. But
that hadn't occurred to me, but I can see that. Yeah.
Well, like, okay, so you see, like, oh, they're like, oh, she died for real. Now they're just killing off her character. That's terrible. She's fucking dead, dude.
Yeah. I can see how people would be offended by that, but that would never actually occur to me, so...
Yeah. Well, it's like, oh, what do you want? Do you want another Grand Moff Tarkin situation?
Oh, yeah.
They just CGI her face onto something for the rest of the... Whose man is this? Oh, actually, this isn't a man. This is Captain Phasma, you fucking nerd.
You can't tell because she's not silver yet.
Yeah, basically. She's a babe, though. I also love that her actress is, like, super into the idea of playing as Captain Phasma. Like, she's got... Like, she's super into the merchandising, so she's always, like, she'll, like, be wearing a Phasma dress and with her Phasma canteen and stuff like that. And they were doing like the red carpet thing or for the premiere or whatever, and she's talking to them. She's like, "So I just saw the Phasma car over there, and I just want to know, who do I have to get a hold of?"
Oh boy.
I'm like, oh, and she was on the set of the Star Wars show, and she pulls out like the, you know, like a little like whiskey bottle thing. She pulls it out, but it's a Phasma helmet, and she pops the top off of it. And she's just like, she's got the most like, "This is mine. This is all mine. I am this."
Holy crap.
Yeah, I love her so much. And, you know, it's weird, because she was one of my favorite characters in Game of Thrones, too. I think, which I think means that she's just a good actor, or I just like that type of character. And I mean, I know that Phasma hasn't done much in Force Awakens or anything like that.
Yeah, no, she basically did nothing.
Yeah, she's like, there's a wonderful follow-up to that, though. They have like a comic that's like part of the Journeys of the Force Awakens, or no, wait, I mean to the Last Jedi, where basically she gets stuck in that trash compactor and waits for everybody to leave. As soon as they leave, she busts her way out of there and goes back to that control room and checks the console to make sure no one knows she had any part in that. And she finds out that this one guy, this one lieutenant, accidentally stumbled upon it. And she's like, huh, well then, I have to go chase this guy down now. So that guy actually leaves the First Order, or when the whole thing explodes, just kind of betrayed the First Order or whatever by essentially running away, I guess. And she brings this pilot with her, and they go like halfway across the galaxy to go find him. And it turns out the dude's been kidnapped by like these monster things or whatever. So she kills all those monster things, gets to him, kills him, and the pilot overhears that the only reason he's killing him is not because he was a traitor, but because he found out Phasma was a traitor. So then she shoots the pilot that was helping her the entire time, and then goes back home. Then
Wait, Phasma's a traitor?
Yeah, Phasma didn't have to give them the codes that they needed. She's the reason that the whole place blew up.
Oh, she's a traitor to her own planet, I was gonna say.
Yeah. Oh, no, I mean, she's not a traitor to her... She's a traitor to the First Order because she fucking... or rather than not giving up the information and dying like a champ. She essentially just pussied out and let them do whatever they wanted.
Right. Oh, I saw someone say, they wanted, or that it would have been really cool if, instead of that random stormtrooper who saw Finn and was like, "You're a traitor," it would have been cool if it was Captain Phasma.
Yeah, right? Like she had a thing against him. Yeah, but then well, I guess no, he wouldn't have had to get shot by a bowcaster and explode. Yeah, you know, that's just right. That's just right.
She could have been shot by a bowcaster and been like Kylo Ren and been like, "Nah, brah."
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what's weird? People talk about how like pissed off they are with what's his butt? They're like, "Oh, how come Rey with no lightsaber training can fight Kylo Ren even though he's trained by Luke Skywalker?" And it's like, well, okay, the dude just took a fucking bowcaster to the side. I don't know if you saw what it did to all those other stormtroopers who were wearing fucking solid armor over themselves rather than pieces of cloth. Those fuckers went flying. The fact that he's not eviscerated is a miracle.
That's true, but I think the main problem is just that he's really, like, moody. Like, he doesn't have any control over his emotions.
And I love that about him. He's like, he's the moody teenager they wanted Anakin to be, but actually good.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Speaking of which, so you said you saw The Force Awakens and you liked it. Are you gonna go see Last Jedi?
What?
Are you gonna go see Last Jedi?
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, because I know I'm going tomorrow to the premiere with Hannah. But I plan on definitely going to see it again, and I already know that before even seeing the movie.
Right. I was thinking of just going tonight, but I like forgot and then didn't. Like, I was like, nah.
Oh, I guess tonight's technically the premiere, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta stay the fuck off Twitter tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because the movie is at 7:30. Oh man, I got a whole day. I have to stay off the internet. Fuck. Oh damn. Oh, actually, the FCC might do that for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You heard, but uh-oh.
Well, technically, it's not passed yet, but
Well, I'm gonna say so has to go through Congress and stuff, right?
yeah.
Did you see that? I need to see what Captain Phasma. Does she have a belt? That she does.
Right.
It's the same except silver. Oh, by the way, fun fact: Captain Phasma came from like, I guess the best way I describe it is, oh, hey, it's Game Boy Devin. I guess the best way I would describe it is that she's from Mad Max world.
Oh yeah.
And
I remember I heard someone explain this. To
it might have been me. There's a small chance it might have been me.
Maybe it was you. I don't know.
But
I did listen to your Star Wars podcast with Toasty.
I hear that's the reason why she likes Chrome and like her gun is gold is because she came from nothing. Now that she has power, she wants to show it off to everybody that walks near her.
Oh, I heard it was she took the chrome plating from Darth, whatever his name is, his ship.
No.
And put it on her armor.
Darth who?
Well, I don't know, the guy who ruled the Empire. Sidious?
Hold on, let me look that up. Because if let's see, Mirror Bright. I think it's called the Mirror Bright. Mirror Bright. Shit.
Maybe it was a different YouTuber. I don't know. I stumble on so many random videos.
Oh, I'm trying to see what the Mirror Bright ship is. Oh! Okay. No, I'm thinking of Mirror Bright. Wikipedia. Personal starship. The Senator Leia Organa.
Oh, are you thinking of the ship from episode 1?
Yeah, that silver.
No. It was Darth Sidious' ship, I think.
Now I want to look this up. Darth Sidious ship. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of pictures of his shuttle. ETA shuttle. Oh no, it's just a specialized shuttle that he drives around a lot. But that thing's like dark blue. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention to the Phasma book. There's a good chance of that, because I usually listen to my audiobooks when I'm at work and stuff like that, so I listen to most of it, but there is a good chance I miss important shit like that. So I could be wrong. But my interpretation of the events, because I don't remember them saying anything about it, but they might have, but I figured it was because she's like, kind of got that rags to riches mentality. I'll have to look into it, because I couldn't find anything. Actually, why is Phasma's armor chrome? Oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. There's a YouTuber here. It's got a video about it.
That's probably the one I saw.
Oh, no. This is a non-canon expert's explanation. This guy has in his description that this is what he thinks it is, but it's not actually canon. Unless I'm just reading it wrong. Although, see, no, that's my problem with a lot of, like, Star Wars theory channels and stuff like that. Is that some of them do just present information like it's fact.
Yeah.
And also, I hate I hate most Star Wars Theories channels because they do this thing where they're like, what if Obi-Wan Kenobi killed Anakin Skywalker before the end of the Revenge of the Sith? Then the whole original trilogy wouldn't have happened. And then that's it. That's the whole video.
Yeah.
It's just shit like that where I'm like, ugh. Come on, dude. I need to find a new Destiny YouTuber to watch for like news and stuff like that. Because the one that I'm currently watching spends 5 minutes on the news, and the rest of it is just him opening like, what is it, engrams and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, that's dumb. I don't want this. I feel like this looks really bad. I need to fix her legs. Her legs are not correct at all. Okay, question. So I was gonna have her standing on someone. I'm running out of room. Should she just be standing, like, up straight at, like, attention or something like that?
Oh, put a rebel helmet under her.
Oh, okay. Let me, I should probably pull her. Also, did I hear a stairway to heaven just now?
No. I didn't.
Mr. Epsilon, Sidious's ship with the Death Star too. Yeah, I just fly that bitch around all the time.
It does go to warp speed. Or light speed or whatever.
I use it when I'm picking up my Mickey D's. Imagine the Death Star trying to go through a parking lot. Hold on, I'm getting a little close, and it just smashes like the entire city around it.
Yeah, it would destroy like a city block at the very least. I don't know. No, probably like a whole town. Pretty big.
Actually, the entire region. The thing's the size of the moon.
Yeah. That motherfucking warp drive. We going to Disneyland.
We have season passes to Disneyland or Disney World in Orlando, Florida.
It was part of the deal when Disney bought Lucasfilms.
Oh shit, I'm dead in the current canon. Fuck! As he like fades away. I was so excited. Alright, so let's see, put a rebel helmet under her butt. Do you want to see something really cringy?
Yeah.
Oh man, I really shouldn't have the stream running while I'm... Oh, yeah, I'd like to leave. Hold on, let me go, let's see, Disney. Disney Park Star Wars Dance.
Oh no.
It's just as bad as it sounds, fam. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to, but I literally can't. I'm trying my darndest not to vomit, but I feel like I'm gonna have to. Oh my god, Chewbacca! What the fuck are you wearing on your head? Oh no. Ew, Sidious. Ew. Yeah, no, I'm turning this off. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I'm done. Okay, let's, You know what my biggest problem is?
The eventual heat decay of the universe?
Yes.
That's actually a pretty small problem in our perspective. But yeah, go on.
Second, you see how her leg should be like this long at the minimum? There's no paper down here. I've seemingly run out of paper somehow, so that's cool.
Just put a sticky note under the paper.
Sticky note under the paper.
Or like on the paper so it continues down.
Okay, so here's the thing though. This should be longer. So I'll tell you what, we're just gonna draw as far as we can, and then we'll figure out the rest of this later. I'll just draw the rest of her fucking foot digitally, I guess. Also, I was really sad to find out when I googled shitty Star Wars drawings. Could not find one, because that's what I was going to use as the thumbnail.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, you can't tell me that there's... Because I even looked up MS Paint drawings, and there's like all these really skillful drawings that were done in MS Paint. I was like,
it's like, how did you do that?
When I look up MS Paint, I'm looking for poor quality. Why don't you understand that? There's her legs. Phasma, show me them legs. Girl. Okay, there they are. Alright, so let's see. She's got... I like that the kneecaps are, like, not shitty anymore. Stormtrooper kneecaps, by the way, are a fucking nightmare to look at. They did this thing where they have like a... How would I say this? They have like, one knee has a piece that comes from your shin that goes over the top part of your thigh, and the other one has the opposite. So
why?
I don't know, but it just seems to inconvenience the the poor actors that have to walk around in this shit. And I can't even imagine the like lack of movement that you have as a person in a First Order Stormtrooper costume, because oh fuck, that abdomen though. I've seen how the costume goes on, and you better hope you don't have boobs. I feel real bad for all those female Stormtrooper cosplayers. Because, like, essentially the way that, like, the midsection plastic goes up, it would go, like, right up underneath your pecs.
Huh.
So, think about trying to look down.
So it's like a corset?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a, okay. So, imagine a corset that's made of hard plastic. It's almost like it's not designed to be worn or be functional. Although I will say in the legs it looks like they have a lot more thigh room. Still no good and creative way to pull that zipper down and go to the bathroom though.
Don't worry about it. They don't pee.
Have you heard that? I remember watching History Channel once, and they were talking about how, like, alright, well...
They what?
I was watching History Channel, and they were talking about how Vader has to have a constant power source. They were talking about a battery that you can essentially use liquids on to recharge. And they were talking about, like, well, he's got to go to the bathroom somehow, and he's got to keep that battery charged.
So... This was on the History Channel?
Yeah, this was on the History Channel. They were basically talking about a theory, or because I think it was Star Wars Tech or something like that. They're like, essentially, Vader's suit might work if he consistently pees himself to power this battery.
Thanks.
So that's a funny image. It's like, well, I'm running. It's like, oh shit. I haven't peed in 2 days, I'm gonna die. For several reasons. The Force shall sustain my fucking... Oh no. But that definitely doesn't fix my kidney problem I now have. Episode 10, Darth Vader and the UTI.
They bring back Darth Vader.
But he has a UTI, so... Ugh, don't, It's just James Earl Jones's, like, real-ass problems. It's like, oh man, got a plan for that funeral. I'm 97 now. Oh, that's gonna be sad.
Yeah.
Nephoria? What is that? Is that something I should know about? I'm sure it is. Sure
it's probably something you get from when you don't pee.
Oh.
Judging by the context. I could be wrong, though.
Who knows? Half the time...
I'm very good at guessing things.
Yeah, but who knows? Half the times when I think something is in reference to like something that we're talking about, it turns out he was talking about something entirely different. Like half the conversations we have with Dana. Or like we're just on different planes of existence.
I mean...
I'm listening.
I don't remember. I'm not sure. I can't remember any example of this happening.
No. Well, I remember... Yeah, I guess I have to say the same thing. I just remember several conversations where it was like... we'd say something and she'd say something entirely different. Like, there's no discernible way you could imagine that has something to do with what we just said. You know, it just confused the fuck out of me. So, here's the thing. I was looking up some information on stuff we could get in trouble for. Just because of the kind of content I like to make. With our Discord, we actually do need to know the ages of the people that we allow in. That we allow into our voice chats and stuff like that.
Really?
Yes, because the kind of content we produce, if there is someone under the age of 18, like, speaking about the things or, like, saying what we do and stuff like that, we can get in legal trouble.
Oh, well, great.
Well, not to worry, though. Things have already been put in place, like, as far as people that are already in there. But, good news. Well, and by legal trouble, I mean me, not anybody else.
Oh, yeah. Ha
ha! Fucker. Gotcha!
I'm free of everything. I can do whatever I want. Free of all heart repercussions.
Yeah, actually, that's true. That's true. Anything that you say on my channel is my fault. Hitler did nothing wrong. .jpg.
I didn't say it.
Hello, cat?
You all heard it.
Y'all heard it. Oh, no. Okay, well, there's Phasma from the knees, or no, the ankles up.
Simple solution, don't make lewd content.
Fuck you?
Yeah, right.
Got him.
What is this, a family-friendly
channel?
PC something?
Yeah, we're a safe space. I don't know that that's true, actually. I'm gonna level with you. Look at this dumbass stormtrooper! Look at this other dumbass stormtrooper! There's Phasma, everybody! I'll draw her digitally eventually.
They're coming out of the woodwork.
There's all my question marks, because eventually I will draw her digitally, and then we'll draw her feet. So, you guys that are into that, that'll come eventually. Okay, well, Phasma's been drawn, so here's my question. Do I draw another Star Wars character, or do we fuck off and just do something else?
Yes.
Alright. You want to do another Let's Watch?
Oh boy, no.
No. Well, hey, did I tell you that, Sunday, I think Hannah's joining us, first off, for Christmas Let's Watch?
Oh, boy.
Why are you not excited for the Christmas Let's Watch?
What are we watching?
A Christmas movie.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're watching a Christmas movie.
What kind of Christmas movie?
Rhapsody Street Kids Believe in Santa.
That's not a real movie.
Yeah, it is. It's a real movie. It premiered on TV. It was a Christmas
It's not real to me.
What do you mean it's not real to you? Oh, here's my favorite Deviant Art character that somehow made it into a Star Wars show, Sabine. I don't know why she's on my table, but she's on my table. I'm gonna take the... You guys want to see something? You want to see something that I did? That shelf. That shelf back there. That's my whole collection. Or actually, no, this is like half of my collection. There's Star Wars guys up the top. There's the Pokemons and more Pokemons and this big ass TIE fighter. Yeah, there it is. There's a TIE fighter. And that is a cat. Next, say hello.
Speak.
She's giving me like the most like, fuck you, you moved me. And fixing webcam now, hooray! I probably shouldn't have pulled that off. That's close enough. That's where we have it. Sure. There we go. Well, that was drawing number 1. So you didn't answer me. So you said God no to the Let's Watch. Do you want to play a video game?
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you out of energy for the day?
I could always do stuff. I honestly don't know what to do.
Honestly, don't know either.
I was not planning on doing anything.
What about that time that I scrolled through my YouTube subscriptions? Wouldn't that make for a fun video? We could look at art on the interwebs. That's always fun. Do you want to do a nonchalant art review?
Sure.
Having no knowledge of art ourselves.
See what there is to see.
Alright, well, I should probably end the stream
Hopefully
now.
Not something gross.
Goodbye, stream.